If you missed part one, go watch it first because this is where the story gets really good. So my name is Chelsea. I'm a functional health practitioner and I am sharing my client Trisha's story. So we have established that Trisha's body was dealing with mold, industrial toxin exposure, severe calcium shell, a lot of markers pointing to some serious kidney and liver strain. She had poor thyroid function, depleted adrenals, a gut that's fighting dysbiosis, all at the same time. So here's what I didn't do. I didn't order a $750 toxin panel to confirm what we already knew. We knew that she was working in mold and under a lot of toxin stress and exposure. So instead of spending more money to confirm it, we spent that energy actually addressing it. So we started with her mineral foundation, supporting her kidneys and liver so that her body could actually process and eliminate these toxins, breaking down her calcium shell so her cells could actually start communicating again and getting the nutrients that we need. We addressed the double inflammation patterns, copper toxicity, gut dysbiosis, adrenal depletion, because in her case, all of these things were interconnected. So 6 months in, we added a Dutch hormone panel because she wanted to understand what was happening hormonally. It confirmed a PCOS androgen pattern. It confirmed poor estrogen detoxification and metabolism, things that were promoting an inflammatory stress response and tissue growth in her body that were driving this sharp kidney ovulation pain that sent her to the ER. So we had multiple things. We had mold, toxins, and endo-PCOS that were all driving a lot of this pain. So what we did is we added systemic enzyme therapy. It wasn't to mask the pain, but it was to address the tissue and adhesions that were also driving this pattern. In March of this year, her blood work showed a lot of improvement. There was still thyroid being under pressure. There were still iron absorption issues, not intake, absorption. We saw some low protein markers pointing to more stomach acid and some kidney filtration being slightly reduced. So her body was still under strain, but we were seeing that it was in a rebuilding phase because everything was starting to be more responsive and moving in the right direction. So this spring in April, her most recent HTMA test, we saw that her calcium dropped from a 647 to 158. This is literally the single biggest mineral shift I've ever seen on a retest in my several years of practice. Her hair is starting to grow back. She just trimmed 2 inches off and it's still past her shoulders. The kidney pain is now managed. Her body is moving out of lockdown mode and into an active rebuilding phase. So her words when I told her results recently, and I quote, "I feel more like my pre-mold self. I know that the next 6 months are going to be the flip." So she recently moved to a new state, a new environment. She's in a new chapter, new job with her family. The last 2 years of consistent work are finally catching up with how she always knew she could feel. This is all just so exciting. So this is what it looks like when nothing is random and everything is connected and you're taking a root cause whole body approach. If this resonates, I recommend you go take the free quiz that's linked in my bio and follow me because this is exactly what we're talking about every single week.